Welcome to the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. If you don't know, we go live every day, 9 o'clock UK time. We talk about Thailand, Philippines, Asia. We have a great conversation about everything that goes down in the Thailand community. We also have a 5-point bulletin tonight. The 5-point bulletin we're going to be talking about is why I think, Northeast Asia, northeast of Thailand is going to take over from Pattaya City. The bottom right hand corner, we got a super chat button. We spread love on the super chat side of the game. Yeah, tonight we're looking good, smelling good, and being the best version of ourselves. We've got a couple of drinks here. Captain Morgan botanical drink. I haven't been live for a little while, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? We've been pushing it through, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't been pushing live for a little while. I don't know. We're on the warm-up side again, you know what I'm saying? So let's get back into the algorithms. I've taken a little bit of time off YouTube because I've been doing other things, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been on a busy schedule. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes in life you just gotta all right, Barry, you got the central heating on. Most definitely, well, I got the heating on. My electric bill came up last month to £148. I don't know how that works out in a bloody I don't know how that works out in a bloody in a studio flat, but £148. I think I don't know what part of the game I'm missing. You know what I'm saying? We got Jay Smith still doing the car boots, still doing the market stores. Been busting my ass, man, cutting my ass, man. You know what I mean? Been cutting my ass. I've been working like a dog, man. But people respect the hustle, man. You know what I'm saying? The hustle is real. The hustle is real on the market stall, Jay Smith, bro. It's real. It's real, bro. I tell you, man. Them early mornings catch up with you after a while, man. And lifting boxes, all them things, you know what I mean? I see you there, Emma Escapes. But good to see you there, bro. Long time no see, bro. You know, yeah, them early mornings catch up with you, man. I tell you that, man. It's serious, man. I tell you. But Warriors, we're coming to the end of it. £148. Did you leave the heating on while you was out working? Nah, I didn't leave it on. It's just that I put that one heater on over there because I got sick. When I put that one heater on over there, it just kills the bill. I don't know what it is, man. Or maybe someone's moved in upstairs. It's giving me double bills or something. I had my last bill before that was like £68 pounds. So how did you get from £68 to £150, man? You know, you can't make this stuff up, man. You know what I'm saying? That's nearly triple. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, my man Sean the Prawn, what's going on? You know, you just can't make this stuff up with the sheet and shit, man. I gotta do something about it, bro. I gotta do something, man. You know what I'm saying? Boss, your hard work or your YouTube building the Thai genre being destroyed by terrible live stream competitors. Please control. I see that Tanra. What's going on, Tanra? Long time no see. Yeah, I mean, I can't control the way other streamers want to stream and do stupidness. I just don't pay attention to it, you know what I'm saying? Some people bring their bloody, I see it there, you know. I don't see a lot of people bringing mental health on YouTube. You show your mental health on YouTube, kind of embarrassing. You know, you're supposed to put your best foot forward. I teach about looking good, smelling good, and being the best version of yourself, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I teach to be, you know. And I don't teach people to just do stupidness, but there's some people who just want to do whatever they like. My man, copy and paste, good to see you there. Coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Good to see you there, copy and paste, man. My man, coming through. Big up all the guys coming through. or I haven't seen on the case for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Just understand this journey of this December month for me. November, December, October, November, December is probably the most hectic month of my life, especially the late December like this is the most hectic time. Jay Smith, who's been in the game, you know, there you go. Ron said he's mentally unstable is due to alcoholism. Well, boy, you know, there's a thing called controlling what you can do. You know what I'm saying? Control your shit. You know what I'm saying?
At Lavaku super chatted £7.40. Drink Bassa tumbler glass.
Big up my man coming through. Yeah, you know, Ron, big up to this super chat there at the Club Fellas Inc. YouTube channel. You know, let's get some of this Captain Morgan in. I might. Yeah. Yeah. You got to be able to control yourself when it comes to the alcoholism. Alcoholism is a bad thing, bro. It can ruin your life, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I've been there. Yeah, I was never alcoholic. That's why I just gave up alcohol. But I have a couple of wines in there, you know what I'm saying? I retired from market trading 17 years ago. Yeah, well, yeah. Once it's in your blood, Jay Smith, it's in your blood. You're never going to get it out of you. You know the game I'm going to play, Jay Smith? I'm going to play a game where, in this YouTube channel, my next, because next year, well, by the end of next year now, I'm starting with a revamp my whole channel with some new stuff, new promotions. The new promotion is going to be that anybody who drops over £100 can put any product on my store they want. So with the £100 they drop, you know what I mean? They can I'll buy product with that. Any product of their choice. You go for that, Jay Smith, any product of your choice, tell me. And I'll put it on the market store. Yeah, see if we can get some knickers on there. We'll have a couple of drinks for Rory. Have we made much progress with the business model? The business model is fantastic, bro. No doubt about it. The business model is a money spinner. My character brings out the money spinner in the business model. That's without a doubt. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that you're not gonna make if you're a market trader, or if you're a market trader, you do a little bit of car, but you're not gonna make a ton of money. You're gonna make a living. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna make a living. You're not gonna make a ton of money, but the fact that you can that we can have an idea, which was just an idea just about a year ago. Yeah, a year ago we didn't have the watches. So if you can have the idea, I can have an idea of something, make the idea, create the idea, and sell it. You know what I'm saying? It's quite phenomenal, isn't it? It's quite phenomenal. So, you know, market store, I make about £200-300 a day every time I go. Usually about £200-300. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? You know, so the only problem is that because I've gone full-fledged into working, you know, because I've gone full-fledged into into entrepreneurism and working full time, my expenses are serious, bro. Expenses are real, bro. Expenses are real. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got expenses, but boy, we gotta do what we gotta do. Let's keep moving. Boss, have you a real passion to return #1 on these YouTube streets, or you pissed off with it? Nothing to do with being pissed off with YouTube. It's just that, you know, I live a hectic lifestyle right now, bro. Yeah, that's gross. Gross. I won't tell you my net, but I'll just tell you my gross. It's gross. You know what I'm saying? You know. Well, we're running into some very difficult times over the next 3 months. January, February, March. It's very difficult times. So I got to pivot and I got to adapt and I got to understand we're running into a black hole. Just understand that. Even Jay Smith would tell you that. He says that he doesn't work. He doesn't work January, February, March. Most people don't. You're running into dark holes. So, you know, I got a lot to think about. I got a lot to think about. Plus, but I'm too far in the ocean to come out now. I'm too far deep in, you know what I'm saying? So there's no going back. You know what I mean? I just got to make sure that I keep myself above water. But I do need a big lick. Let's just get copy and paste drink. I need a big lick. I ain't gonna lie. I need a big lick because this is kind of stressful. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's stressful when you have to pay everything yourself and your rent comes up and then you got electric bill for £150. You got to pay this, you got to pay that, everything yourself. You got to eat as well and live. It ain't no joke, man. I tell you, it's no joke. I know everybody does it themselves, but you got to be ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's the way it is. You know? Most people don't work. Well, if you're talking about markets, though, Barry, the markets are dead in January, February, March. Time to chill, Southeast Asia before Easter. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Jay Smith told you as it is, and I get it. So I'm just preparing myself for that. You know what I'm saying? My electric is $350 a month. That's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. Will you be going to Udantani? Well, most definitely, bro. Most definitely. I'm looking forward to going to Udantani and going up north more than I'm going to Pattaya. You know, yeah, I'm looking forward to going up north better than I'm looking to go up to Pattaya because Pattaya seems played out. You know what I mean? Of what I see, it seems played out. So, yeah. You know, there you go. Yeah, but if you have a steady income, it depends on you. I'm not telling you my status income. If you have a steady job, it could be 3,000, it could be 4,000. If you've got a steady job to pay for that, that's cool. But when you are an entrepreneur, and you're a market trader, you're doing all these things, right? It's not easy. Are you going sting? Are you going skin? I'm not going skin, but I'm just saying that you have to pay your bills. And the next few months is going to be hectic. So it's going to be dead, as what Jay Smith just said. So I'm preparing for the next 3 months. So basically, you know what I mean? And, you know, I have to see how it goes, man, I tell you. You know, here we go. So, boss, unless you live in a cardboard box, you will have to pay bills. Yeah, okay. So you don't pay. Udantana ain't going to bag Pattaya, you're tripping. Well, I believe that Jay Smith, it's even better in Udantana and them places now than it is. Very boring. I don't think people from the genre would like it. I would recommend staying away from Udantana. Well, you would say that because you got a girl there, innit? So you've got conflict of interest. But I think Thailand and them places are taking over from Pattaya now. I think you've got unique girls, unique places up there. What's better than even Pattaya? You know what I mean? And what I've seen, you know what I'm saying? I can see it's even better now than what it is. Than even Pattaya. Because you see how Cheap Charlie just got fed up with Pattaya, left there and started going up north. Cheap Charlie's doing some great live streams. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't listen to Ben Newton Chronicles. Ben Newton Chronicles is just like an idiot. You know what I'm saying? Go and get it, you know. You're supposed to wish the best for every streamer, but some people are just fucking assholes. So Ben is just an asshole. But yeah, like I said, he's doing some great streams. But I've been to Udon Thani at least 20 times. Stop off driving back from Nong Thai, okay. And there's other places too, you know what I'm saying? There's other places apart from Udon Thani. What other places up northeast of Thailand, you know what I'm saying? Like Udon Thani and all these different cities where you can go to, which are unique cities, man. Which got some unique cities, you know what I'm saying? And Udon Thani and all these different places which got unique, and Nong Khai, Khon Kaen, you see all these places there. They're unique places with dime pieces, man. You can find farm fresh up there, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can find farm fresh. You know, Pattaya is played out, man. You know what I'm saying? Pattaya, you got hard to find farm fresh. The girls are going crazy. It's all happening, you know what I'm saying? And the feel of it's not the same as it used to be. So I'm trying to say. So you can find some unique places up north, which could Buddharam, you know what I'm saying? Buddharam, which you could find some unique places up there with some nice dime pieces, which is, you know what I mean? Which would be a better field. I think that my man Southend, massive, big up yourself, bro. Big up yourself, man. We out here, man. You know how the game is, bro. Hustling every day, man. I ain't been streaming because, boy, I'm going hard in the field, you know what I mean? Nobody wants farm fresh. Everybody wants 40-year-old ladies. Each to their own, be more on. But I tell you one thing, mate. Most of the guys who's been around town, who's been around Southeast Asia, they don't want. Most of them want something that you want to pick up something that not even been with Tom, Dick, and Harry and been conquered the planet and come back at 2.4 kids and come back. Most men don't want that. You know, if they were going to do that, they might as well stay in their own country and do that. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to do that, most men who are, who really are going in, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got some unique funniness to you, be more on. Yeah. Okay, Thani is one of my favorite Thai cities. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, there you go. Okay. There you go. Well, we got a lot of experienced people on this channel. Jay Smith, we got B-More Ron, we got some good adults who know knowledge, and most of the people know knowledge of Southeast Asia. We all know about Pattaya, we all know about Southeast Asia, we all know about all these things, you know what I'm saying? We all know about these places, so, we know about these places, but like I said, there's a lot of knowledge and a lot of experience. None of us are novices, new to the game. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us know a lot about these places, you know what I'm saying? So, we can have a great conversation about it, you know what I'm saying? I see you there, Brent L looking sharp tonight. Good to see you there, Brent L coming true at the club, fellas. Yeah, I got my Gucci hat on. It's supposed to be a Gucci hat. Be more on called it right. It was supposed to be a Gucci hat. You know what I'm saying? This is my lucky cap so far. I had my best day last Saturday on the store. My best day I've ever had in Boston with this lucky cap on. My lucky cap. I say this is my lucky cap. I had my best day on the market store last Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So whenever I get a lucky day and I wear something, I'm that superstitious kind of guy. I wear the exact same thing again. So there must have been a reason why behind it. You know what I'm saying? I got so lucky. Yeah, I've been doing some damage out there. You know what I'm saying? Been doing some damage out there, without a doubt. CFI is only once a week now. Let's party Christmas. You know, the thing about it, right, Sean the Prawn, is this. Look, man, let me tell you something. Next month we're going in, bro. Next month, look out for some great live streams. We've got a lot of time. We've got a lot of time on our hands from next week, Sean the Prawn. So, look, you know, I always go live over Christmas something. So, look out for some great live streams over the next, from next week. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking to go in. I need a good month. The thing is, January is a good month. It's not a brilliant month for, January, February, March is not a brilliant month for retail. But it's a good month for streaming. January is a good month for streaming for some reason. March and April. I think it's because people are at home and bored. You know what I'm saying? I find that they get good numbers and good cake in January, February, March. And over Christmas as well. You know what I mean? So, and I'm changing directions as well. I'm going to be doing some brand new stuff. I might have a dime piece was coming I might bring on the channel, but I know that she's such a dime piece, guys. I met this, I bucked up with this dime piece. She's such a dime piece, I have to give her £100 to come on the channel. It's going to bug me out. I have to give her £100, but she's an ultimate dime piece, man. You know, she's an ultimate compliment to the channel. You know, matter of fact, she might even beat Carol Costa. You know what I'm saying? But I have to get 100 quid to drop. I have to drop her 100 quid minimum to get her on the channel. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm looking to do some great, to change up some lanes from next year. We're changing up. We're going in. You see, this business model, what we got here. If one thing is going to slow down, we're going to have to use the other business model, and that's the streaming and the YouTube, to make some cake, to balance up the books. You know what I'm saying? So you know, yeah, we gotta come up with a new direction, a new angle, a new something. One of them is gonna be, you know, I've got a few things in mind, but we're not letting this YouTube channel go. We're not gonna let it go down to we're not gonna let it go down to kaput. You know what I'm saying? It's we're gonna make sure that, you know, we're going in. We're gonna neutralize it. Don't worry. We had some great streams on this chat. I was thinking today, we did some great city-to-city tours last summer. And, you know, we did some great cities in the UK. We did some unique places, Derby, Nottingham, this place, that place. Some great and amazing things. It's sad to let go of the whole streaming game after we put so much effort into it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it doesn't mean because... big up Southend Massive says winning every day. It doesn't mean because I'm going through something right now. And that means I've got to get that cake in, guys. I've got to get that cake in. I've got to pay that rent. You know what I'm saying? That rent is my biggest problem. You know what I'm saying? You live in Thailand, you get bored of dime pieces. After a while, you just want to drink your beer in peace. I agree with that, Jay Smith. 100%. I used to love going to my bed by myself after a while. You know, when I lived in Thailand, Jay Smith, I used to have a girl in my bed, a different girl in my pants every day. I remember I went to the burger stand, and the lady says to me, to the girl, she told the girl, he changed lady every day. I said, yeah, I change my underpants every day, man. What do you mean? I change my pants every day. She said, he changed lady every day. I can't believe she said that. He changed lady every day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I used to change lady every day, bro. I used to change lady every day in Thailand. I did that for a long time, back to back, different girls, in and out, back to back. You could do that in Thailand, you know what I'm saying? And I went hard in the field, man, you know what I'm saying? But after a while, it wears on you, man. And after a while, you get you get fed up with the girls' hair, because one thing about Thai girls, their hair shreds. It shreds. Oh, man, I tell you. You know, so, you know, and one time I remember I had this girl who used to come around my house all the time. my place all the time, and we was dealing with each other. I never used to pay her, but she was dealing with each other, and she used to come around. And the night before, I had some girl in my bed, and she shredded all her hair on my bed. And what it is, I had to go work the next day to go and do my figure on the road. I came back with the girl. I did single man side of the game. I remember she leant over the bed, and she looked over, and she said, I looked up, she said, "Ha!" She screamed. I was like, what? I looked over the bed like I thought it was a spider or something. And then she said, all I saw was girls' hair everywhere. So I was like, I think it's the weight. I was thinking, I think it's the cleaner. The cleaner must have. I was already banged her. She goes, "You did single man side again." She said that. "You did single man side again." That was the funniest time, man. I couldn't believe it. I didn't know where to put my face. I was laughing so much, man. I was like, that was hilarious. Getting tired of girls in Pattaya rings alarm bells. You get tired of girls in Pattaya. You get tired of everything. You get tired of the drink. You stay there for a long period of time. You get tired of the drink. You get tired of the girls. You get tired of the foreigners. You get tired of the heat. God damn, you get tired of things. You get bored. You get frustrated. That's why it was good when I was working and I was doing my promotions and doing my live stream, because it was fun then. Because, you know, every night you meet people, different people, and you know, I wouldn't ever think I would ever do it again. I don't think I'd ever do what I did again, work on Walking Street. I don't think I'd ever do that again in my life. But I'm looking back on it, it was one of the most funniest times I've ever had in all my life. Especially looking at my life now compared to what it is then, you know what I'm saying? It's some of the funniest times, man. I wouldn't do it now because I think, you know, come on, man. But, you know what I'm saying? You know, some of the fun times I've ever had, man, in my life. Drinking alcohol every night, going out with friends after work, meeting friends during work, meeting people on Walking Street, people giving you tips and everything else, doing bodyguarding, making money, this, that. And having a lot of fun, man. You know what I'm saying? Normative, big up. Good to see you there, bro. Big up, Normative. It's some of the great times, man. Without a doubt, man. You say there's some fun times in life. That was some fun times, you know what I'm saying? Would you do a world tour like CC, like isn't doing, become a vegan? Yeah, I mean, world tour is expensive. World tour is expensive. I mean, you know, as a streamer, it's very difficult to do a world tour. You know, I mean, it's good to do a Thailand trip, but a world tour is very, in this day and age, streaming is not like what it used to be. Streaming was streaming in his heyday was the C19. The C19 was at his elements. Everybody was at home, a lot of cake running around, a lot of things going on. These days, it's tough to make a bloody grand on a stream, eh? When's the last time somebody make a grand on a stream? £500 on a stream. You know what I'm saying? It's tough to even take a little bit of cake on the stream, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to do call a dollar cost average. But what I would say is that I got some big plans for the next year and 2 years when it comes to the watch brand. And if something goes great, if something goes my way, the way I want it to go next year, we really could be going somewhere. We could be doing some great things. I've got a massive plan up my sleeve for us to make. I do need a big lick. I'm working extremely hard and then trickling cake. I'm making a living, but I need a big lick. You need a lick. You see, you can get bread and butter along the way, but you need that power. You need that power move. Power cake comes in at 10 grand, 20 grand, 30 grand. You need that. Otherwise, you know what I mean? The bread and butter will wear you out, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You're missing the point, boy. No ladies, it could often lead to lemurs. Well, I'm just not into lemur, brother. You know what I'm saying? Each to their own. You think losing some of your audience due to lack of streaming? Well, I've got 56 in the chat. Give thanks for that. So I don't know about losing audience. Why do you think a man like CC isn't getting donors he did before? It seems like donors when he only is in Pattaya. I think it's not just nothing to do with Cheap Charlie. I think it's to do with the climate of the way the streaming game is right now. The streaming game is tough as hell. It's because of a few factors, not just one factor. My main factor is people are broke around the world. The people are broke around the world. They haven't got money to slosh around just like the way it used to be. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the factors. You know what I'm saying? Another factor is, you know what I'm saying, is you know, streaming has had its day, man. It had its time. It's been rinsed, and it's hard to make cake out of a stream these days. Take it from me. And I watch every stream. I mean, the girls are doing good, like Double Trouble in Asia and you know, Filipino Bomb Show. They're still doing it. They're still making their $100, $200 a day. You know, in general. It's a tough road, man. It's a tough road, man. It's not no joke. Ain't nothing to do with no. Ain't nothing to do with it. I mean, I see that Cheap Charlie's putting a heck of a lot of work. He's putting in some great streams. He's going back to his great streams again. His 5, 6, 7, 8, 12-hour streams. You know, but you know, it's tough now, man. It's tough. Ain't no joke, man. Ain't no joke. And I actually kind of foresight what was going to happen on these live streaming game, and this is the reason why I pivoted into using my clout to put it into products, to make cake out of products. Because, you know, I knew that it was going to come to this. I knew you can't just rely on super chats and things like that forever. Things, you have to pivot. You have to use that clout. You build up that clout and pull it into something like a physical product and then sell that product if you can. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Ice Poseidon is a 1%er, isn't he? He's a 1%er. You can't call about a 1%er. You know what I mean? I'm talking about in general. iBar's still making money, but other places are struggling. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to put it into a new product and pivot. It's the same with like Kylie Jenner. If you know Kylie Jenner, she was doing her TV shows and she was taking over 250,000, 200,000 a show, and pay, you know, but after tax you probably take over £100, 100,000 and all that. But that was cool. But she pivoted into products, and when she pivoted into products, then she went to orbit, and now she's a billionaire. So I'm saying, so you got to move, you got to use that power that you got and put it into something. Otherwise, you just, you know, it's you know, that's the way it is. You know, yeah, I used to see bar funds take $2,000 a stream. I've seen that. I've seen bar funds take $2,000 in a stream. No cake, no doubt. I couldn't believe when I saw that. I've seen that a few times with bar funds. I've seen that a few times, like back in the day. You know, 2,000 a stream. You know, with the girls running around. The formula was unique, innit? It was in the C19. It was at the prime of the streaming game. It was you know, the trending thing. You got to catch the trends, innit? You catch it at the right time, and then he rinsed it to as much as he could, and then he threw in the towel and said he's had enough. You know what I'm saying? You know. So, you know, she had, you know, that's what you do. You got to go jump on a trend or jump on a new thing, rinse as much as you can, and when it's dead, it's dead. But you can't sit there and rely on it. So things go high and things go low. It's a bit like crypto. It comes high and it goes low. You know? So you know what I'm saying? It's tough, though. It's tough. You know what I'm saying? It's the way it is. Okay. If you didn't need to buy, well, you don't need to buy a CFI watch. We're kicking up some numbers, man. We're nearly 400 watches down. We're 400 watches sold already, which ain't bad for like a year, especially. Yeah, 400 in a year. You say in a year, we've had it for a year. 400 watches. And we were looking 70 by September. We're 400 watches down. Sold. That ain't bad, bro. That ain't some bad numbers at all, especially to come from nothing to tear down 400 watches. That ain't bad. So there you go. So I'm hoping next year we can double that or triple that. We can do better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so there you go. Let's go into the 5-point bulletin tonight, the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Get 100K together, then bounce the ball. We 100% need to do that. We need to get some cake together. I need to get some cake together. I need to bounce the ball without a doubt. Because like I said, I'm just taking bread and butter now. I'm taking a living. I'm making a living. I feel like I've got a job, which I like. I like the job. It's my job now. You know, it's cool. but I need to bounce the ball. You know, I'm only working at 25% capacity of what I can do. I know what I can do. I can do more than that. Just got to be a little bit more clever. You know what I'm saying? You know, I gotta be a little bit more clever, because it's not. I mean, I'm not a kind of guy who just earns a living. I like to make a killing, not a living, bro. You know what I'm saying? I like to make a lick. You know what I'm saying? I like my big power moves. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna burn yourself out if you keep just working all the time, working and not maneuvering. And I always like to maneuver. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's cool. It's cool. We found the angle where we can make a living, but we need to start making a killing. You know what I mean? We need to start making them big power moves. And I've got some big plans up next year. And we have to take some risk anyway, because, you know, we have to take some risk. Because we're at the age now, 54 years old. You know, our money situation is low. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's not good. You got to take some risk. You know what I'm saying? The money situation is not good. You know what I'm saying? You got to take some risk. You know, and you got to take some risk. Or, you know what I mean? Or I was thinking the other day, maybe get a job. Get a part-time job, and then, you know what I mean? I don't know, do something like that. 100K, what would you do with 100K? Well, if I was to do 100K, Jay Smith, the one thing I would do is buy a property. And the second thing I would do is invest in my watch business and take the watch business to a whole nother level. Because then I would be able to become a watch distributor instead of a watch seller. So that's what I want to pivot to, a watch distributor instead of a watch seller. Because a watch seller, you're only going to sell so much watches. But a watch distributor, we're distributing your brand of watch. You're on a whole nother rectifield, a whole nother scale. You're talking bigger money now. You're talking big hits now. You know, that's where the 10 grand come in, 20 grand's come in. You know, you're moving with big products and moving with big area. It takes money to do these things, because you need products. You need stock. You need products for that thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you know, so that's what I would do. You know what I mean? I would take it to a whole nother level with that, and you know, invest the money with it and spin it. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it is. You know, yeah, it's not. How about watch design? You know, so yeah, that's what I would do. It's not much you could do with 100 grand. I'm not going to lie to you. You know, I'd buy a house up north with probably about 50, 60 grand, and I'll put some money into the watch business. You know, and I wouldn't travel. I wouldn't go to Thailand with it, because that 100 grand would probably last you, like, 100 grand would probably last you, like, 2 years, and it's gone. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't go to Thailand and just say, okay, I'm rich now. That's not going to happen. You know, you need a 100 grand ain't nothing in Thailand, bro. Money spends off in no time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You must be the hardest working man in the genre right now. No, Cheap Charlie's doing some great long streams, man. He's putting in some good streams now. Big up to Cheap Charlie. He's putting some good streams in there. He's doing some good work, man. He's putting in. He was doing videos, but he's really putting in the effort for the streaming. So, you know, people are, you know, people are putting in the work in streaming. I mean, I'm just, all it is with me, I'm taking I just know what I gotta do. I know what I gotta do in a situation what I'm in. I know what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't a stupid guy, and I ain't gonna, you know, I know how the game ends. You know what I'm saying? And I am not here just to tick over. I'm not here to, you know, just survive or just eat. I'm here to smash the game, you know what I'm saying, and make the cake and do smart, intelligent chess moves. You know what I'm saying, without a doubt. You had 100K, you could open up a bar in Pattaya. I wouldn't open up a bar in Pattaya, Jay Smith, because you're going to lose all your money, my man. You're not going to have no money. You know what I mean? You're putting yourself into a pit which is not going to have no more money. Yeah? I don't do things that lose money. I do things with smart, intelligent chess moves, bro. How about we revolutionize the game? You see me always revolutionizing the game. Try and do some great and amazing things, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't going to do nothing silly, you know what I'm saying? You know. So I wouldn't dare open up a bar in Pattaya. It's a dead hole, man. It's a dead hole. You know what I'm saying? You know. Boss, it'd be 100 grand. If you just got 100 grand, 100 grand, would you just spunk it in Pattaya? I wouldn't. I'm not that stupid. Because I know 100 grand ain't nothing, and I know 100 grand only going to last you 2 years. It's going to be gone. You're lucky if you get 3 years out of it at 100 grand. So, so it ain't nothing. I know I ain't got 100 grand with me right now. I'm not pumping, you know, I'm not kicking nothing, but I ain't a stupid guy. I got a lot, I got knowledge of everything, you know what I'm saying? Saying, I just ain't gonna do nothing stupid like that. I'm just too experienced for that. And the thing about it, I know that Pattaya ain't going nowhere, so it ain't no big deal. You know what I mean? You could do some great things with 100 grand, but you had 100 grand, straight flight to Southeast Asia. Nah, I wouldn't do that, Chase man. I don't think you know me then. I don't think I'll do that, bro. Because I'm not that's a childish thing to do. That's a childish thing to do, bro. Come on. You got to give me more credit than that. You know, I know you see me doing my groundswell. You know, you see me doing my groundswell. You might not respect the hustle, but deep down inside, everything what I'm showing you lot to do with the watch brand and what I pivot with it and make money from it. And this is what I do. I'm a natural born hustler. Natural, not even hustler, a natural born, I'm a natural born entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I don't do is waste money. Because I don't need to do that because I've done it already. That's another thing about me. It's out of my system. Because I've done it already. I did 7 years in Thailand. I've been to Thailand dozens and dozens of times. I've had all the dime pieces in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's not even nothing new to me. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's something new, which is going to be new. It's like, come on, man. It's been there. I've done it. Wore the t-shirt, wore it out, man. It's time to get some real cake. The only thing I haven't done is made £5 million, 10 million pounds. You know what I'm saying? That more turns me on than anything else. You know what I'm saying? But for me to just jump down to Thailand with 100 grand and then just to burn it off, it doesn't do it and then go broke in 2 years. It just doesn't do it for me, bro. It just doesn't do it for me. And like I said, there's no midlife crisis because I've been there. Buy a house up north, 8K, 10K on business. You know, Thailand extravagant. Yeah. Do something what's going to make, you see, the thing is, you know, there you go. A hustle without significant financial return is a hobby. That I agree with. I agree with that. I know you're trying to be funny, but I agree with that. And one thing I must say is that I've had significant return on my live stream, and I've had this significant return on my watch brand, so boy, you know what I'm saying? So that doesn't apply to me, you know what I'm saying? You lot see me turn something out of nothing into something, you know what I'm saying? But if you are just not making, if you're just about barely ticking over, and you're not making significant money, it is a hobby. But that's what I'm saying, I'm not hobbying. This is not a hobby for me. And I've never been like that. I've always been a man who wants to kill it. You know what I'm saying? And when it gets to the point where it gets like that, where the cake goes down, and like it is now with the YouTube channel, I'm pivoting away. I'm moving away from it. I'm saying, I'm not going to waste my time too much. It's not so bad if you're killing it, you're making money, you're taking over. And we had a big groundswell. But, you know what I mean, you got to pivot to something else. There's a lot of money out there. You just got to know how to pick it. You just got to be smart and know how to pick it and do what you got to do. You know, and be clever with it. And neutralize the power that you got. And spin it. You know, it might work, it might not work. Some things don't work, some things work. I don't know if the market store is going to work. I don't know if people are going to like the watch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I dropped the price of the watch. You know, people are buying the watch. Watches are selling. I'm making money. I'm spinning over. You know, but you don't know if it's going to work, do you? You got to test the waters and try some other things, but you just can't be stupid. I ain't a stupid kind of guy. That's what it is. I believe you should go half year in South Asia, you rent out the flat. This is a rented flat, bro. This is a rented flat, copy and paste. It's a dead hole, bro. It's a rented flat. It's dead money. This is what I'm trying to say to you. This is why I'm in panic zone, because I'm paying for a dead hole. I should be in a better position. Right now, I'm paying for a property was not mine. I should be in a better position. I should be in a position where I've got a couple of tenants and I'm living for free, and my house is growing equity. That's a bit more smarter. So, you know, right now, this is why there's no holiday for me this January. There's nowhere to go. I'm just going to get my ass back to work, you know what I'm saying? You know. Copy and paste. If you don't understand, I'll explain to you. Big up copy and paste. I'll explain to you. Look, let me just explain the position because I've been real with you. You know. Yeah. Copy and paste. I'm looking at killing, bro. I'm looking to make some money. Some serious money, you know what I'm saying? I'm not looking to stick around here just to go to Thailand. I get it. You know what I mean? Well, I'm not looking to just rent out my flat and go to Thailand for no apparent reason. There's not, you don't go on holiday when you're grinding, bro. When you're grinding for a better day, you're looking for bigger and better things. You don't go on holiday. Holiday is a luxury, you know. And if you want me to put it quite blatantly, when you're broke, you don't go on holiday. You don't buy pizzas. You don't do stupid stuff. What's going to extravagant your money? You grind, bro, and you save. You know what I'm saying? You know the £100 which I got from my man, Mr. Porter. You know what I did with that? Every single penny of that £100. I went down to Lidl and filled up my whole fridge, bought 20 packs of chicken, bought 10 packs of veg. I went and bought some seasoning, and it didn't go that far, but I bought some veg seasoning, some fish, and basically filled up my whole fridge. You know what I'm saying? And I had takeaway for a long time. I don't do takeaway, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm grinding for a better day. This is the entrepreneur. This is £100 is not big money. I'm trying to explain something to you, man. God damn, why does everything have to be so hard, man? It's clocker, I suppose. The slow one again. So what I'm trying to say, when you're an entrepreneur and you're at the beginning stages of your successful entrepreneurism, and it goes for everybody, there's no holiday. There is no going out. There's no takeaways. There's no going out. You're grinding. You grind. You're on beans and rice. You know what I'm saying? And you grind, bruv. And you don't do takeaway. You don't do this. You don't do spending. You don't do nothing. You don't go out partying. You don't go nowhere. You grind and save your bloody money. You know what I'm saying? That's how you become rich. And when things crack open for you, then you can party. Then you can go on holiday. And then you can enjoy yourself. But we're at the beginning stages of our entrepreneurial lifestyle. There ain't no time to be going on holiday and enjoying ourselves. I would like to go on holiday this year. I'd like to go on holiday from January. But I can't go because I put myself in a position. You put yourself in it, you get yourself out of it. You know what I'm saying? There you go. You take packed lunch to work, 100%. And the packed lunch has been doing very good. The other day, you must be loaded if you're solid 400 watches. I'm saying I'm not loaded, but like I said, the other day I went down to Birmingham, and I had a long day, and I bought some packed lunch with me, some chicken. I usually bring a sandwich and a banana, but this time I bought some chicken, and I bought some chicken and some toast, and and some drink. And, I sat in the car because it was the end of the day, sat in the car and I ate that chicken and I ate that toast in the car. And it was a good, instead of me going to the shop and spending 7 quid, 8 quid, 9 quid, 10 quid on takeaway, I saved that 10 quid. And that chicken was the same chicken which I got from Mr. Porter. You know what I'm saying? Open up a few packets, fry them up and get them ready. This is life of an entrepreneur when you're in the beginning stages of entrepreneurism. Just understand what you're going through in the beginning stages. So I saved that money. You got to be clever, man. You're once not clever and you think you're not smart. You think it's a joke. You better wisen up, man. In the beginning stages of entrepreneur. We're in the beginning stages of our entrepreneurial lifestyle. Big up Gold coming through at the Club Phillies Inc. YouTube channel. 100% salute to that, Gold. Salute to that one, Gold. Salute that one. I went down there, the link, you told me, Gold, and bought 100 pieces. I bought 100 pieces And I spoke to my man Mark. My man Mark's a nice guy. We had some jokes, we had some laughs. Very nice guy. I spent £120. You know what I'm saying? And I bought 100 pieces. And I bought some other stuff for myself. I bought slippers for £2. I bought a couple other bits and pieces for my January. Because January I'm making a new part of my store is revolutionized. It's going to be a new table. And the table is going to be, it's called Bargains That You'll Love. You know what I'm saying? Bargains That You'll Love is on the new table. So I've got all my stuff for it. I ain't got all my stuff, but I got a couple of stuff for it. So I bought a couple of stuff, bits and pieces from him for that. And I bought 100 pieces of some stuff as well. So big up for that goal. That was ingenious, bro. I never knew about that person until you told me that. I never knew. I would never have known. And from then, YouTube's been recommending me different people as well. And I've got caught onto a few other different people. But I never knew that place, bro. But I was watching videos. And one day I was waiting for him to drop a certain, become friends with him. You'll not regret it. I can imagine. And, I was watching the video and I was waiting for a certain product to drop. And when he dropped the product, when he dropped the price of the product, I woke up in the morning, went straight down there. I dropped straight down there. I was gone. I was like, that was it, mate. I was straight down there. Straight down there, bro. I got my products. And I always felt good about that. You know what I'm saying? So good, big up for that link, man. There you go. Okay. Yeah, so big up for that one, man. Okay. Just saying, in my opinion, and mod, you should welcome donations, not bigger hires. Henry the Pig, if you come in the channel, start talking about donations again, you're out the game. Last and final warning. You're out the game, bro. I don't want to play this game every day. It's immature. You're winding my chat up. Stop trolling me, bro. And we had enough of your bullshit. Your game is the same game all the time. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Same old shit every fucking single day. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Every single fucking day. Same thing. Get the fuck out of here. Go and troll somebody else. Go and troll somebody else. Go and troll your donations. Go and play your game with somebody else who wants to play it with. I ain't got time to play games with you, man. Okay, there you go. At the Club, let's keep it moving. At the Club Fellas Inc. YouTube channel. Same shit, different day. We was just talking something else. So like I was saying, big up Gold for that link there. That was an incredible link, man. Yeah, I got a plan for it. I got a plan to try and come up with. So I've got something to come up with that guy. I don't know if he's gonna go for it. I've got a big plan when it for that guy. Hopefully he'll go for it. I'll try. I just gotta get him by myself and talk to him, and I got a big plan. If it works, it works. If it don't, then it don't. Okay. Okay, guys, we're gonna get into this 5-point bullet because I can't be on here all night. I gotta wake up tomorrow very early. How would you rate the lady in my avatar pic? Okay, I gotta wake up very early at the Club Fellas Inc. YouTube channel. There you go, at the Club Fellas Inc. YouTube channel. So I gotta get up early tomorrow, and actually I've got to get up early on Sunday. I've got to do a 3 o'clock one on Sunday. Probably got to do a 3 o'clock one on Sunday too. So I've got a very busy weekend. This is the last 2 days of my hard work, and so I've got 2 more days. So I've had a hectic week. Today I went all the way to Great Yarmouth. It was about a 2.5 hour drive. I went to Norwich with some business meeting. I drove there I woke up 7 o'clock this morning, got on the road by 8 o'clock. Got to Norwich, but I got to Great Yarmouth by 11. I've been doing my business meetings all day. I've got back. I just got back. I was just doing my watch I was just doing my watches now, sorting out my watches, and I'm back on the live stream now. So I've been up from early morning, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing and non-stop pumping it through, you know what I'm saying. So I can't be on here all night. I've got 2 hectic days ahead of me. Hopefully, fingers crossed, things I'll make myself a little bit of cake, you know what I'm saying. And so I've got to do what I got to do, you know what I'm saying. Did you hear, or were you just saying that, or the comment number would avoid any confusion? Okay. Let's get into the 5-point bulletin tonight, the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Let's get into that at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. 5 reasons why I believe that Udantani and Northeast Asia is going to be better. Yeah. Okay. Boss, I had a chat with Junovka. I hope you might try and make a stream tonight. Yeah, Junovka, you know, Junovka has been absolutely amazing, man. You know, Norwich is scale of the country. You owe us 3-hour minimum stream. Yeah, I'm not doing a 3-hour. I don't owe you minimum. I don't owe you shit, mate. I ain't doing 3-hour stream. Like I said to you, I woke up 7 o'clock this morning. Big up my man coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. South End, massive coming through. Yeah, the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Like I said, I woke up 7 o'clock this morning, and I've been grafting from 7 o'clock this morning till now. You know, I just came home, barely got something to eat some chips and some fish. You know what I'm saying? But I was doing my watch thing, sorting my watch thing out. You know what I'm saying? Sorting some gift sets out for the ladies. You know, ladies gift set. You know what I mean? Who wants to see the ladies gift set? I got some gift sets for the ladies. Sorted it out. I got my last of the ladies gift sets though, because I'm not doing a gift set no more for the ladies, but I'll do the man's gift set. Ladies stuff is so hard to sell, guys. It gets on my nerves. I don't know why ladies stuff are hard to sell, and many people say that ladies stuff is so hard to sell. You know, I got a gift set. Let's see the gift set. Okay, let me just show you the gift set. Okay. You know, I got my gift set done, put that together. And like I said, I haven't been stopped grafting from 7 o'clock this morning. And I imagine I drove all that way and drove back, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm definitely ain't saying on no stream tonight. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get some sleep, and tomorrow I gotta wake up at 6 o'clock and set up my store and get ready for 7, and I'm gonna get ready for 7 and work all day. You know what I'm saying? And I need a good day tomorrow as well, because you know this is the last lap. The last lap. Well, I put some of them. I had some Christmas bags which I had for many years in my block up. I had some Christmas bags, so I made it into a gift set for ladies. One of them is the Dubai aftershave, the new Dubai aftershave that I've published, the new aftershave Dubai. You know what I'm saying? It's a very nice aftershave. It's a perfume, sorry. This is a perfume. Dubai after perfume for the lady. Next one is a lady's watch. Okay. Ladies watch. You know, okay, and we got these sunglasses which I put together. I made this whole gift set myself. That's the gift set. I just made it. I make my own gift set. You know what I'm saying? So I just made that. I made my own box. I made my own box as well. This is my own box. But like that. It didn't really work out the way I wanted it, but you know, it's supposed to have been a gift box. It just works out cheaper because the boxes can be expensive. So I put this whole combination together, and this goes for £20. This is a £20 gift set for the ladies. And it's in a Christmas hamper. £20 gift set there, going once, going twice. You know what they said, guys? That online shopping is taking over. It's gonna take over from streamers. is going to make more money than streamers in the next 2 years. Online shopping. Yeah, big up for that gold. Big up for that copy and paste. So I did that just when I came back today, and I just finished doing all my watches. So I've got about six more, £20. So I got about 6-7 more ladies watches. Then I'm gonna be not gonna be doing it no more. Like I said, the ladies stuff just a bit gift sets, I should say, about 6 or 7 more gift sets for the ladies. I ain't doing no more gift sets for the ladies because ladies stuff just seems so hard to sell. I've got men's gift sets. So yeah, I was doing that. I put that together after I came back from from a 12-hour drive. By the way, I got back about 7 o'clock. I left about 7, and I got back about come back about 7, all the way from Norwich and Great Yarmouth, and then I came back, and then I had a little bit of something to eat, and then I put my gift sets together. And then I'm back up again at 6 o'clock in the morning. So, like I said, this is the way it is, you know what I'm saying? There you go. Who's buying ladies' gift sets? Ladies buy it, men buy it. Everybody's buying. Young guys buying for their mum. Everybody buys them. Ladies buy them, men's buy them. The gift sets for ladies, all different people buy it. People buy 2, guys buy 2, one gift set for the man, 1 gift set for the ladies. Round about this season, gift sets could do well. You know what I mean? So there you go. I've done a few ladies. I ain't gonna be selling no laundry unless we play a game. When I do my new business model next year, that's gonna be if somebody sends £100 plus, they can choose whatever product they want to put on the stool. So if somebody chooses knickers, then we can do that. So I might do P-bag though in the future. Okay, the gift set's perfect for the Eastern European table, 100%. So the Eastern European table is changing from the Eastern European table to the bargain table. And the bargain table, do you have many homosexuals buy ladies gift sets for themselves? Okay, there you go. We're going to talk about homosexuals. Can't make this stuff up. But like I said, I'm saying, I forgot what I was going to say. Train of thought now. So, there you go. Oh, that wasn't. That was just came from. Must have been the food I was eating. Anyway, we got to get into this 5-point board. So, like I said, I'm not going to stay on here all night. You lot know the graft. You know the game. Listen, man. Let me tell you something, man. If you take anything from me, understand that. I'm a fucking grafter, mate. I don't play. Let's get into the 5-point bullet. Pick up all the guys in the chat. I hope you lot understand the journey you're on. I hope you lot understand the direction we're going in. And I hope you understand that next month, we're going to be going harder with streaming. And we're coming up with some new ideas next year now. New dynamic ideas. One of them is going to be I'm going to get a dime piece on somewhere along the line. I'm going to find the money to get this new. I got this new dime piece. She's incredibly beautiful, man. God damn, guys, she's beautiful. Incredible dime piece. I'm going to bring on the stream. You know what I'm saying? So I've got some new. Let's get the 5-point bullet out of the way. Yeah, let's get it out of the way. 5-point bullet and wide Udan Tani, and then players are going to take over from Pattaya. Let's get into this 5-point bullet. That was a long warm-up, wasn't it? Pattaya is now overpriced and overdone. I believe that Pattaya is overdone, overpriced. I believe that, it's had its heyday. It's all, if you just go there now, you would think it's still great. But the people who's been there for a long, long time, has been around, they would know that, Pattaya is done, man. It's overpriced. It's overdone. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. So my man G Northcote, howdy boss, I see you there starting without me again. You know how the game is, bro. The race is not for the swift, it's for those who can endure it. G Northcote. Man, I've been going hard, boy, in the field, man. I'm going hard. I'm tired as fuck, man. But boy, you know what I'm saying? Man, time waits for no man. You know what I'm saying? Not even you, G Northcote. Time waits for no man. Big up G Northcote. You've been solidly, you, Southend, Matcher, a few other people have been solidly holding up the camp, even though you know that I haven't been doing too much streams, but you've been solidly holding up the camp, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it makes a big difference, trust me. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay, there you go. Udan is still got unique vibes and untouchable territory. That's the thing about Udan Thani. It's still got unique vibes and it's untouchable territory. You know what I'm saying? It's got unique vibes to it, the Udan Thani, man. You know, which is different. When you've been Pattaya for so long, you get tired of that shit after a while. It's the same thing. It's the same thing over and over and over again. You need something new and something fresh, you know what I mean, to bring to the table. Udan Thani has that. And I think that, what's his name, realised that. My man, I think Bimo Ron realised that Udan Thani is better than Pattaya in some ways. You know, because Bimo Ron did some great streams for Udan Thani. I've never been to Udan Thani before. I've only been to Pattaya, Bangkok. I've never been to Phuket. I've never been up north. I've never been nowhere. You know. Yeah, it's good to go to different places. You know. You're again, G Northcote. Pattaya SMS OTG for dime pieces is 3K to 5K ST. See, if you have to go to Thailand to start spending 5K on SMS OTG, well, boy, I suppose you can keep that, mate. You know, that doesn't make no sense to me, bro. Some things just don't make no sense, and that doesn't make no sense to me. You go to Pattaya to go and start spending 5K on P. Doesn't make it better. So just go to. I was thinking the other day. When I was in Philippines. I probably had one of my quickest. I'll tell you the story time. I had my quickest SMS OTG in my record timing. You know what I'm saying? I was coming up in a lift and I first got my. See, this is the way Southeast Asia is, isn't it? I first got my room and what's it called? The safe wasn't working. The safe wasn't working, so I went downstairs to go to get the mechanic to come and fix the safe. I was on my way up, and there was some lady in the cat. There was some dime piece, a little spinner, I should say, a little spinner in the bloody lift, smiling at me and looking. She was smiling so much. I was like, man, this woman smiling, and she started smiling and started showing me her phone. I was like, damn. I was like, okay, now, mate. So when the guy came out, I said, I let him go ahead, and I went and got her number, exchanged numbers. And the guy must have finished. It wouldn't have been the guy who would have finished 2 minutes before the guy finished fixing the safe. She texted me, what number room are you? He left. I said to her the room number. I think it was 215 or something. She came round, bang, straight into single man. Started again. And that was only a G. 1,000 pesos. And that was about 15 quid. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. I just don't understand why I want to go to Thailand to go spend 5K on P. It just doesn't make no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Even in the Philippines, you still can get P for a G. You gotta know what's going on, eh? So yeah, so Pattaya's gone absolutely crazy, man. It's gone absolutely crazy. Start spending 3, 4, 5K on P. Ain't that nice. They ain't that nice, I can tell you that. They're alright, but they ain't that nice. Yeah, so let's run through this real quickly because, you know, like I said, I'm not going to be on here all night. There are lots of towns up north and cities in Thailand where the ladies are still traditional. You know, still traditional ladies you can pick up there, you know what I'm saying? You know, you know. Boss, a bird for 1K must be a fatty. She was a spinner. She was a little spinner dime piece. If I show you, you'd be surprised. She was nothing to do with no fatty, mate. She was a spinner, mate. You know what I'm saying? She never had a fat bone. I felt guilty even doing single man side of the game with her because it was, you know what I'm saying? But she was, it was crazy, man. These girls don't give a damn, man. They're out there doing their thing, so making their cake. It's just crazy how you can do crazy stuff like that in Thailand. One minute you just got your room, and next minute you got a room, go in your bed, and next minute you're doing single man side of the game. I think that's got to be the world record of single man side of the game I've had in Thailand. Well, I'll tell you another world record. I'll tell you another one on a story time. But I remember there was a lady. I'll tell you the story time. It's story time. But there was a lady how I was dealing with it. I went to this hotel called the White Rose Mansion in Surrey and Sabai. And the lady at reception just liked me. And one day she told me to come to her house. Went to her house, did single man side again. She gave me a DVD player. She was staying in my room. And one thing I know about Thai people is that they can't hold their own piss. Everybody knows everything before you turn your pants or before you change your pants. So everybody knew that when I got back to the hotel everybody knew that me and her was doing single man side again. One thing I know about ladies is that ladies won't like you and they don't want you until someone else has got you. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, this everybody knew that me and her was doing single man side again. This cleaner come knocking on my door early in the morning. I couldn't believe it. Early in the morning. I don't know how early it was. Come knocking on my door. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, you used to have DVD players, and she'd give it to me so you can play the DVD. Because I never had a DVD. She come knocking on my door. She knocked on my door. She came in my room. I never forget. She pushed the car in my room, and bang, jumped on the bed and gave me single man side again. I was like, this Thailand place is crazy, man. This place is absolutely crazy. And another thing about it, you can't hold your own piss. So, you know, she went and told everybody and told the girl downstairs. And she was pissed off at me. She was like, why do you like that girl on the stick? Why do you like the girl to always clean your room? She already knew. She already knew that we did single man side again. I tell you, man. It's crazy. I had a wild lifestyle. Press 1 if you think that Pattaya is overpriced themselves, or press 2 if you think Pattaya is still cheap. We've all been there, done that, but I've never done the cleaner. Oh, you do cleaners all the cleaners. Cleaners clucker are the easiest girls to do. Cleaners are the easiest ones to do. Cleaners are always easy, bro. In every way you go. 2, if you think Pattaya is still cheap. You think Pattaya is still cheap? Clucker says Pattaya is still cheap. Pattaya is still cheap for single man side again? For ladies and going out and partying and flexing with dime pieces? And it's still cheap? You'd be surprised. Pattaya is still cheap. Yeah. You know. Right, well there you go. That's the 5-point bulletin tonight, the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. So there you go. We're gonna go into the Thailand Information Center, where we talk about everything and anything that goes down in the Thailand community. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. You know. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. So guys, I'm going to be honest with you. We got next 3 months is going to be very, I got to do some very clever moves. I need a power move. I ain't going to lie to you. I need a power move. I'm not broke. I just need a power move. You know what I'm saying? I need a power move. I can't keep being so clever with my entrepreneurism. I need a power move, mate. Without a doubt. We need a power move, mate. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, we can't keep being so clever. And I got to come up with some new, we're going to come up with some new 2026 revolutionizing the game, come up with some new things. I was thinking the other day I might buy some pea bags as well. I might buy some pea bags and put it in the store. I might buy some pea bags as well. You know, there you go. I've never been to Unantani before. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. We got to do something. I got to fix up the way my stream is as well. My whole stream is all over the place. I usually have lights on. It's dark. I usually have you can see the thingy. I just lost the plot with it. I can't do everything, man. Goddamn, man. I feel like I'm working myself into the ground. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mind, you know what I'm saying, because I'm making some money, but I can't do everything. I can't stream and do this and do market store and do this and do that and everything. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired already, man. P-Bag would lower the standards of the store. Why? Why would it lower the standards of the store? The guys who do building, the guys who work outside, the guys who work, they could buy the P-Bag and they don't have to go. Would it be a wicked move? My man OB, good to see you there, OB, coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Good to see you there, OB. I know a power move to hype the channel. Bring clout and cake, but big balls is guaranteed hit. But it's black guy, you should be safe. One power move to hype the channel, bring cake, is guaranteed. Yes. Why you need a power move and market trade? Like I said to you, market trading is making a living. I need to make a killing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Baz, you're very quiet. Can you open up the volume? Market trading is making a living, bro. I need to make a killing. I'm not the kind of guy who just makes a living. I make a killing, bro. I need to make a killing, bro. It's all good to make a living, but I'm always looking to advance, bro. I'm looking to move. I'm not looking to stay at one point. You know what I'm saying? And I said I'm grateful for what I get, but you got to keep moving. You need power moves, man. You need them power moves along the way. You can't just trickle. You can't just trickle all the time. You need a power move. You know what I'm saying? You know, so there you go. Piccadilly Lockers go live at 5 p.m. around that area, Manchester. That area, Manchester. What does that mean? Still quiet, man. Can't hear you. Well, you need to turn up your mic, OB. It's your volume on your side, bro. It's the volume on your side. It must be. Because I've turned it up already. I don't know what else you want me to do. Sell the P-Bag for about £10. I'm not exactly sure the price, for about £10. You know? OB, I haven't got time to keep talking about your volume, brother, man. God damn, bro. You know how much of a long day I had today, OB? Do you know how much of a long day I had? God damn, I'm going into bloody 12 hour, 13, 14, 15 hour. I'm on a 15-hour day. You're talking about the volume of my bloody camera. Sometimes there's something sometimes there's some things on the mic and it just blows it down. Will your buyers buy the P-Bag? It's something unique I made up, innit? I like to do things that I made up. I made up SMSOTG. I like to do that. I like to do things that I made up. You know what I'm saying? You know, I made up the pea bag, so it would be great if I could sell it. I'm going to tell you, we're going into story time. I just remembered the story time the other. Let me tell you a true story, guys. True story time coming up. True story time. This guy came up to my stall. You know. Okay, Obi, take time out for foolishness, bro. You're pissing me off, mate. Take time out, bro. There you go. You don't need to hear no more, Obi. Take time out for foolishness. There you go. There you go, Obi. Obi, time out for foolishness. There you go. Too much getting on my nerves, man. It's too much. It's too much. Come in, you just come in here and start talking about volume. See you next lifetime. Okay, let's keep moving. You know, okay. True story time coming up at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Listen to this story time, true story, sauerkraut. You guys ready? Who's in the chat? Is ready for this story time? You know what I'm saying? True story. New story. Okay. Okay. Right. So, like I was saying, I was on the store the other day, right? And this guy came up to the store. This man came up to the store, guy, said he was an army veteran. And I think he said he was in the army. And, you know, he's telling me about what he did in the army. And he was an old guy. And he looked old. He told me then, he looked old. He looked like an old guy. But I didn't think he was that old. You know how old he said he was, guys? Can anybody put in the chat, everybody put in the chat, tell me how old he was. You know what I'm saying? Everybody put in the chat, tell me how old he was. He was in the army, bro. He was in the army. Someone says 62. Someone says 80, 86. 62. Gold says 86. We don't know the story, boss. Maybe tell us first. 88, 89. He look old. He look old. So we was having this conversation. The guy looked old. And you know what the guy said to me, guys? The guy said he's 97 years old. 97 years old. 97 years old. No, he's not lying to me, bro. Stop talking rubbish. He looked old. He looked like he's an old guy, bro. He was an old guy. 97 years old. Has everybody got that? Has everybody got that? Now we're going to get to the gist of the story. The gist of the story, which you guys can believe me or not. You can believe me or you don't want to believe me. But this is the gist of the story. 97 years old. True story, bro. True story. This is a true story, guys. Trust me. This story is going to blow your mind. Everybody put in the chat, the boss is a genius. The boss is a genius. You know what I'm saying? This is a true story. Somebody put that in the chat. This is a true story. Let me see somebody put this in the chat. This is a true story. The boss is a genius. Okay, I've got it. You know the guy, let me finish the story now, guys. The guy bought 7 watches. 7 Club Fillers Inc. watches. 7 watches. You know the guy went away, came back, and said, I sold 2 of them already, and came back for some more. Did he come back for more? He came back. He wanted to swap the leather strap over from the GOAT. He had some leather strap ones, which was non-Club Fillers Inc. And he had some other Club Fillers Inc. He said he wanted to swap the leather strap ones, which was non-Club Fillers Inc. And he wanted to swap it to the Club Fillers Inc. ones because he loved the Club Fillers Inc. silver one so much. He said, I sold 2 of them already. That's the gist of the story. I don't know what to say. You're 97 years old and you're buying Club Fillers Inc. watches and selling them and coming back to the store to swap our watches at 97 years old. You know? That is he hasn't got dementia, bros. He was very, very smart. He had all these factories about him. I asked him, very clever. I asked him specifically, are you happy? When he bought it, he said, are you? I said to him, are you specifically happy? He said, yeah, I'm happy. I'm cool. I said, yeah, you cool? He said, he's cool. You understand? Because I specifically asked him because I kind of felt like, you know what I'm saying, I felt a bit crazy, but boy, you know, I'm a businessman. I'm selling my products. If somebody wants to buy my products and they want to sell it back, and I know that he took that watch and sold it, because my watches are £99 on the internet. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know he must have sold it for double or triple how much he paid for it. But can you just believe 97-year-old man hustling like that? Can you believe a 97? You get to 97 and you're buying a Club Fillers Inc. watch on a store and then selling 2 of them. He said he sold 2 of them. And then he came running back. He said he sold 2 of them already. That's what he said. I sold 2 of them already. Can you believe that? Yeah, big up Clive coming through at the Club Fillers. And can you believe that the guy is 97 years old buying Club Fillers Inc. watch and selling them back? You just can't make this stuff up, I tell you. Bro, it's genius at work, look, and learn other Thai genre YouTubers. Can you believe? I don't even know if I'm going to, I don't even think I'll live to 97 years old. But to live to 97 years old and buy Club Fillers Inc. watches at a store and selling them and coming back is just something beyond me, bro, I tell you. That's beyond me, bro, I tell you. I hope when I have 7 to, much less to sell them and come back for it. To come back and sell them, I could not believe it, man. I was like, it's either we got something special. You know, really and truly, I should have made a video of it. But, you know, if I do ever see him again, I'll make a video of it. Because that should go viral. You know what I'm saying? That should go double viral, man. 97 years old and buying Club Fillers Inc. watches and selling them. You just can't make this stuff up, man, I tell you. That's why we know we got something special. That's when you know you got something special, mate. I tell you. 97-year-old man, we're in the Thailand Information Center. What are we going into? We went into the Thailand Information Center. There you go. We did story time. I don't even think I'll reach the bloody 97 years old to start buying Club Fillers Inc. watches and selling them. And you see how happy he was when he came back and he said he sold them. Yeah. Shame you didn't have him on camera, boss. He would have be going viral. Yeah, you know that. You know that's a viral video, bro. That's an instant viral video. That's a viral video if I ever seen one before. Yes, if I ever seen one before, that's a viral video. I would probably not even put that on my channel. I would give it to I would sell that video to someone else. I would sell that video. He's not dementia at all. He knew exactly what he was doing. He even came back to, you know, I have a leather strap watch, which is non-Club Fillers Inc. watch. And I have a Club Fillers Inc. watch. And I have a leather strap one. The leather strap one is non-Club Fillers Inc. All right? And he came back and swapped over. He swapped over, said, I don't want them leather strap ones. I wanted the Club Fillers Inc. watch. Because he knew he went and he knew he went and sold, and people said, wow, that Club Fillers Inc. one is bad. He must have sold them for double or triple of how much he got. And said, boy, you know what? I'm going to go get free. He said, do I have to pay more? I said to him, you don't have to pay, not you. You don't have to pay more. You know what I'm saying? And usually the Club Fillers Inc. watches are like nearly double as much as the other watch. But I gave it to him. But amazing. But, respect him, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You have to just, that may put things in perspective to me, like to say, boy, okay. Yeah, he just want to wind up. He knew exactly what he was doing. It doesn't mean because you're old, you don't know exactly what you're doing. If you're 97 years old, you can buy watches, you can sell them back. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably get that video and sell it. I'll sell it somewhere. I'll keep that video and sell it. My man Clive coming true. I ain't got my, oh shit, I ain't got my golf, you know, I'm missing everything, yeah. Clive coming true at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Big up Clive coming true, man, at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Clive blessing me with some cake. Clive, man, we're in a hole, man. We're in a hole. We need to do something. We need to do something, man. We're in a hole. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Go, Clive coming true. I got to bounce the ball. I don't know how hard a person is supposed to work, man. I'm working as hard as I can. I don't know how harder I can work. You know what I'm saying? We got to bounce the ball, man. We got to bounce the ball. We got to start making it happen on YouTube again. Get my cake up. I got to start making it happen. I got to bounce the ball. I got to, as like I said, taking it to another level. I was hearing what you were saying, G Northcote, about taking it to another level. And what you said was 100% right. It's either I can do one thing or the other. I'm going to do the other thing, but boy, I tell you, man. Damn, bro, I tell you, shit. I just think that sometimes when I think about this entrepreneurial lifestyle, I think sometimes getting a 9-to-5 job will be nice and easy. Just sit there and pack shelves for a little while. You haven't got the stress of it. When you're an entrepreneur, you got some stress, man. I tell you, bro. I tell you. You gotta bounce the ball on street. You gotta bounce the ball. You gotta pivot. You know, we're running into January, February, March. I tell you, man. The reason why I can't stream all the time is because, like I said, 97. Yeah, this guy's 97 years old buying Club Fillers Inc. watches and selling them. Entrepreneur at 97 years old. I should have sold that. I could have made a video of that and sold it. I could have made a video of that and sold that video to the newspaper. You know what I'm saying? It's classic, man. It's just amazing, man. You make it, you know, a year ago, the watch idea was a myth. It was just an idea. And a lot of people, well, we had a lot of critics. A lot of people said, it's not going to work. It's a crazy idea. It's a stupid idea. And I know that the watch game is it's like 10, 20 years behind. But to really take it to another level and make money out of it, even in this 21st century, is amazing. It amazes me. And we're only still trickling. We're only trickling. We're not where we wish. If we were taking it to orbit, we could. I could make myself a millionaire at this watch product if I was taking it to another level. But it's hard, man. It's hard. You need finances. You need keg. You know what I'm saying?
At cake-protection-unit-gold-1890 super chatted £5. CFI bargains. Shop in Boston. You got the link, well one already. Shop plus market plus car boots by a Luton van.
CFI bargain. I like that one there, bro. I like that. Gold, I like that. I think I might make a, you know what? Gold, I am gonna make a signboard of that. I am gonna make a signboard of that. That is what it is, bro. CFI bargains. Because what I'm trying to do, right, Gold, is take that link and take everything from that link to my store. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And double and quadruple up, you know what I mean? Double and triple and quadruple up. I got my stock already, Gold. I got some stock already. I can show you lots of stock. Well, I got to the beginning stages of January sales. Because when it comes to January, you gotta pivot, you know. You gotta change. I gotta change up. Because the watch game is gonna slow down. The watch game is gonna slow down. The gift sets are gonna slow down. So you gotta, you know, I got my stuff getting ready for January. I'll show you a couple of my stuff. Are you there, Sean? Show you a couple of my stuff. Alright guys, we got work socks here. This is January stuff. The January sales. Work socks. You know what I'm saying? Work socks. Yeah, we're probably gonna sell these work socks for like, there's 5 pairs there. Like £5 or £4. Work socks. This is for January, guys. On a bargain. We're having, like I said, we're gonna make a new table. The table is gonna be CFI bargains or bargains you love, but it's gonna be CFI bargains. I'm gonna call that CFI bargains as well. I've already got the tablecloth, but we're gonna call it CFI bargains. You know, we're gonna do some socks there, so we've got some of them. I'm just preparing for that. You know. You know, we've got 5 pairs in there. 5 pairs for £5. Or £4, one of the two. £5, probably £5. You know what I'm saying? That's the work socks, that is. We've got a few of them. It's five pairs, bro. 5 pairs of socks. Says it there. 5 pairs. £5. What you always said about genius, smart, intelligent chess moves, without a doubt, bro. Without a doubt. You gotta be, man. You gotta be on top of your game, bro. We got some gloves here, bro. Gloves. I'm probably gonna sell these for £1. £1 each. These are gloves. Work gloves there. £1 each. Good little gloves here. You know what I'm saying? Good little gloves here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the work socks. Yeah. So we got some gloves here, some work gloves, you know, because there's a lot of people who do workshops in there. Yeah, work gloves are always a wicked seller. Because people do gardening, people do, you know, working, and a lot of Eastern European people are working. People that work with their hands and things. We've got some gloves there. We've got some more gloves. So for January, this is January, January sales. Yeah. We got what else we got? We got beanie hats. Beanie hats. Probably gonna sell them for like £2. £2 for the beanie hats. £2 for the beanie hats. Got some of them. Got some more of them. Some more beanie hats. Some more beanie hats. Some more beanie hats. Some more beanie hats. We got a few of them. We got them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 beanie hats there. Probably £2 for the beanie hats. £2 for them, bro. £2 for them. £2 for the beanie hats. We got some of these hats as well, some of these old man's hats. I got slippers. Yeah, I got slippers there, bro. I got slippers as well, yeah. These are old man hats. Yeah, these will probably go. I got some of these old man's hats. I might sell them for a £5. These are quite nice hats. Sell them for a £5. Some nice hats there. Sell them for a £5. Sell them for a £5. And sell them for a £5. So this is all I got at the moment. I got just gold. Wanted the slippers. Yeah, I got the slippers gold. Like I said, guys, I must say this is for January. This is for January. You know, so, yeah. Because January you're gonna have to. Things are gonna slow down. So you're gonna have to get some bargains. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to pivot, you know what I mean? Pivot. And I didn't buy a lot of these though, gold. I should have bought more. I got some slippers. I'll buy some more of these slippers, I suppose. You know. I could sell these for like £5. Yeah. These old man slippers. Yeah, so that's what I got so far. That's what I got for my bargain table. I also got some jewelry coming. I've got some jewelry coming. I've got some sunglasses, which is going to be £1. So, you got all the bassy. Yeah, that's what it is. It's for the winter stuff because, like I said, it's going to slow down. You're going to have to pivot and change along the way. It's just about, you know, being in season as well, you know. I've got all my beanie hats. So we've got a few stuff, but we haven't got a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got a lot of stuff, but we just have to work with this at the moment. And I'll probably have to go back down to replace my outlet and try and spend £100, I suppose. You know what I'm saying? haven't got that. There we go. That way. Probably going to spend another 100 quid and get some stock in. Let's see how this stock goes first. And, you know, but I'm still going to have my, I haven't got no, I didn't buy no Xmas stuff. I didn't buy no Christmas stuff, you know. No Christmas stuff for me. I just don't think anybody's celebrating that shit. So I didn't buy no Xmas stuff. I just, you know, I just made up my own gift sets. I made up my own ladies and men's gift sets, and I did show you lot the ladies' gift sets. If I didn't say it before. This is the ladies' watch here. I made this up myself. I just put it all together. This is a nice ladies' watch. Sugar. A nice ladies' watch there. Take that sponge out there. We got a Dubai perfume for the ladies. And we got some sunglasses. It's a Christmas box, man. It's a Christmas. It's been in my camper. It's been in my it's been in my box or my attic for a little while. Hey, I've got some other ones. I've got some other gifts, but I'm not doing the lady. I'm finished with the ladies stuff. My man Ned Bundy. Ned Bundy, long time no see. Salute to you, Ned Bundy. Long time no see, bro. Ned Bundy, man. That man, you just left your boy, man. You left your boy, man. You left your boy high and dry, man. Ned Bundy, I can't see you for love nor money. Ned Bundy, the new game the new promotion we're gonna do by next year is gonna be if whoever drops £100 or more. I was gonna do it for £50, but £50 too small. £100 or more, you can put any product on the store. Just tell me this product you want to put on the store, and I'll put it on the store. So you buy the product. Just name the product. We're gonna set that up for next year. New product. Whatever product you want, bra, knickers, headband, whatever it is. New product side of the game. Ned Bundy was keeping me alive. You know, I don't know what happened, man. Yeah. I don't want to get me kicked off the store if I sell that, man. Yeah. If I sell that, that would get me kicked off the store. And looks like you're interested in a lot of new products for the Xmas Berry always. Pushing forward. Yeah, I have to, you know, you can't be out of season. You got to keep in season. And I got to buy some more stuff too. I got to go back there. I got to go to a few outlets and buy some new stuff next month in January. You can't be out of season because, like, you can't have gift sets and this and that when you're in January. When January and February comes, this is cold months. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta. Now you sold over 400 watches. You must be balling. 400 watches is not balling, bro. It's over a year. It's 40 a month. I give thanks for that. 40 a month or something like that. Or less than 40 a month, you know what I'm saying? 30, what's that? 30 a month is 300 plus 12. Yeah, about 35 a month. It's not balling, bro. It's still one a day, which is good. One a day for one a day for every day of the year. Well, that's good. Give thanks for that. For a year, we've done well. If you could sell one watch a day, you know what I'm saying? Give thanks for that. But, you know, we ain't rich, man. We actually are in a quite tight position, to be honest with you. We're in quite a tight position. Because as I said, my expenses has gone through the roof. You know what I'm saying? Well, I have to pay for my electric. I have to pay for my rent. I have to pay for everything now, my own self. I'm not in a very good position when it comes to that. I'm a bit more clever than what I'm playing at now. So I'm fighting myself, working myself as much as I can so I can get out of this position. And I can get a property for myself, rent out a couple rooms, and then I'm living for free. You know what I'm saying? It's so I'm not in a great position when it comes to that. But, you know, at the end of the day, the only thing I could do is work harder and try and, you know, maneuver like that. Our expenses are high, man. Expenses are high. But boy, that's the way it is. We put ourselves into it. January will be slow, 100%. That's why you maneuver. That's why you maneuver. I'm making a table called, it's called CFI Bargains. You know what I'm saying? Are we all going to give our ages? I'll kick it off. I'm 62. Big up for that. 55. 54 I am. 54. Yeah. Bunch of old heads in the place. I'll see you there. 41. 51. Young man. I don't feel it. I can tell you that. I don't feel it. I feel like I'm bloody. I feel like I'm. Man, I woke up yesterday, but I couldn't even wake up out of bed yesterday. I couldn't even get out of bed yesterday. Was it the day before yesterday? Day before yesterday, Thursday. I'm so tired. It's unbelievable. I can't believe I can get this tired. Yeah, we have a. I can connect with old, young, old. I can connect with anywhere. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a promoter, man. I'm a people person. You know what I'm saying? So I can get on and rub shoulders with the best and rub shoulders with good and great and amazing people, young and old. You know what I'm saying? I can attract to that. You know. You can see when I'm out there doing live stream, you see it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Aaliyah thought I was 38. Aaliyah thought I was 38. She never asked my age. I never told her my age. Aaliyah said, "You're 38." Just looked at her. I don't think you give a damn about my age. All you care about is the money. Could be any age. Yeah, I'm saying. What time are you up in the morning? 6 o'clock, bro. 6 o'clock tomorrow. Not too bad tomorrow, 6 o'clock. But on Sunday, I got to wake up 3 o'clock because I got to go to Chelmsford. Yeah, she thought I was 38. She said it one day. "You're 38 years old." I was like, didn't even answer. 5 o'clock when I'm working. Oh, shit, it's early, bro. 3 o'clock on a Sunday because I gotta drive 2 hours on a Sunday. What day you finish for Christmas, Bass? Well, I'm working Christmas Eve. But they say it's a bad day. Did you say that before you paid her or after? You know, I'm working Christmas Eve, bro. That's next Wednesday. It's a market day on Christmas Eve, but everybody says Christmas Eve is a dead day. So my last day is gonna be Sunday. I don't think she was trying to trick me, bro. I don't think she was trying to trick me. She wasn't saying it like that. She wasn't trying to, I know that, so I know the Southeast Asian game trick where they just try to flatter you, but she wasn't saying it like that. She was saying it in a naive way. Like she didn't even know, you know what I'm saying? She didn't know. So, She wasn't saying it in a way she was trying to flatter me. She was trying to be nice. She weren't going to be nice to me, mate. You know what I'm saying? But she was just saying it in a flatter. She was saying it in a naive way. Like, she said, you're like 38. You know what I'm saying? Boss, will you go live on New Xmas Eve? Yeah. I'll go live. I want to go live Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I want to go live every day next week. That's what I want to do. I think we'll have some big days. And what I might do is bring back the Hennessy. Bring some Hennessy, get some good lighting going on. You know what I'm saying? And I might be able to, if I'm lucky, I might be able to hit my target. I've got 11 days to hit £1,000. You know what I'm saying? So if I go live next week, because, you know, as I said, my last day of real hard grafting will be Sunday. Because they say Wednesday is a dead day. But that's what the stock market stall holders, and I always listen to them. So I'm still going to do it, but I'm just going to, you know, so my last day is going to be Sunday for grafting. Then I'm going to switch on the live stream, but I want to come from another angle as well. I do want to do some daytime streams as well, because daytime streams do very well. So I might do some daytime streams, or I might do some, you know, IRL somewhere. People like IRLs. IRLs do well as well. What do you think a normal price or on the market store mid-gen? What do you think normal prices are? Clive says, what do you think normal prices are on a market store mid-January? Are you drinking, Clive? What does that mean to me? What does that mean to me, bro? Are you drinking, Clive? Come on. Yes. Yeah. You need to sell every day. Just got to embrace for hard time. You're knocking prices down. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll explain. I thought you just got to understand what you were saying. What I'm saying to you is this, Club. This is what's going to happen, right? I'm going to have my Club Fillers Inc. table, which is going to be the same price. I'm going to have my shavers and aftershave. It's going to be the same price. And then I'm going to have another table. I'm going to introduce another table. It's going to be called CFI Bargains. And it's going to be CFI Bargains, bargains you love. CFI Bargains. And yeah, it's going to be CFI Bargains. And that is going to be just anything from £1 upwards. £1, £2, £3. That will just bring, hopefully that will bring the crowd in. And then I'm going to try and divert them from the £1 store over to where the watch game is. Because how I make my money is through the watch. I make my money, the most money I make is from the leather strap watches. The second is from the Club Fillers Inc. watches. The watches make the most money. The other ones are just, the other things are just drawings to draw people in. You know what I'm saying? You know, CFI promotion. No. CFI promotion doesn't sound hard enough. People don't even know what promotions are. You just call it bargains, bro. So you have in January, February, March, you got to get them little cheap things to draw the people, because people are looking for bargains in January. So you got to get the cheap things. You know? Okay. There you go, Clucker. There you go. That's the game. That's exactly what the game is. You go for the soft kill, and then you go in for the hard kill. Most people do that. That's why you see, That's where you see McDonald's sell ice cream for 70p. That's to draw you in, and the next minute you're buying other stuff too. So you draw them in with that, and then you divert them from there over to the, you know, to the higher section. Hopefully, well, we've got a challenge on our hands, I can tell you that, mate, for January, February, March. But as long as my rent's paid, everything else I'll be able to deal with. My biggest problem is the rent. I gotta pay rent. I'm gonna try and, you know, I'm trying to just get my rent paid for the next 6 months, and then that's it. Because, you know. But yeah, that's just the game. So we're gonna play it. It looks like I'm gonna have to work January, and I mean, let's see what happens in February. Just take one stage at a time. Okay. It's just, this is, now is the difficult part. It's one thing doing what we do. We need a difficult part now. I'm telling you that. What's your rent? What's your rent a month? Oh, right. I gotta pay for the garage. I gotta pay for the rent. I gotta pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? It's not even that much, but still, everything's about £500, but still not that much. Still £500. You know what I'm saying? Still £500 that I gotta find and pay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my heating's on, and that heating bill's another thing. So, yeah. So, you know. Thanks for that South End Massive coming through the Club Fillers in. I put it in, man. I put it in like a gazillion tent, you know what I'm saying? So we're doing okay, but we have to get a big lick, man. We have to get a big lick. Well, that's amazing. It's amazing if you can have a bill for £180 a month. That's amazing. I wish my bill was £180 a month. I've stayed in this house, this place where I'm at for. He bought this place, this guy bought this place probably years ago. Probably years and years ago. You do well, boss, paying all the bills, running a car. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not easy. So even though you make the money, but you got to pay it back in. You know, this guy bought this place for God knows how much he paid for it. And this whole building in where I live. And, you know, I probably bought it for God knows small amount of money years ago, in the 80s. It's all paid off. I've been here for what? 7 years. 7 years at £400 a month. Can anybody work that out, guys? 7 years at £400 a month. How much money have I put in this guy's pocket? And it's all paid for. He said the landlord said it's paid for already. It's all paid. How much is that? 7 years at £400 a month. Someone work that out. Put it in the chat. Yeah, there you go. £32,600. There you go. I put £32,000 in his pocket. It's nearly 35 grand. £32,600 I put in his pocket. And he's paid for already. He said this is his pension money. Yeah. That's his pension. So every time I pay my rent, he goes to his pension. Yeah, 33,600. Crazy. You see, there's clever people in this world, you know, will do clever things. And there's stupid people who do stupid things. Imagine, and I'm the only, and I imagine I'm only one flat. There's about, what is it, 5 flats here or 4 flats? 4 flats in this place. In this building. He owns the whole building. 4 flats. Can't make this stuff up. So 4 times 400, say it's 400 times 4 is 1,600 pounds. I think one of them might be more as well. No wonder he said it's his mortgage. Probably gets about $2 grand a month of this whole house. $2 grand a month probably takes on this house. I think you're so lucky you haven't got a factory. He probably takes $2,000 a month. This place. And it's paid off a long time. And yeah. So that's like 4,000 a year for 7 years. It's a long time. A lot of money. Yeah, £2,000 a month. You see how there's some clever people in this world? There's clever people and there's stupid people. That's why I feel stupid. This is why I feel stupid. There's some clever people in this world, man. No wonder he said that's probably his pension money every month. It's £2,000 right there, boom, in his pocket. He ain't paying no business rates. He's got his own property. It's not business rates. Nothing to pay. There's no business rates. It's not. Yeah, I gotta do something. I gotta do something. I'm not in a very good. I'm in a bind, bro. I'm in a bind. I need to get clever. I gotta be more clever than that. Yes. I'm assuming that you don't make that money. You ain't dropped a super chat to save your life. You're just talking. That's all you're doing is just talking. You're just talking. You make about 20% profit leasing your property to tenants. It's not a lot. What are you on about? He paid for that. He paid for his property already. He paid for his property already. You don't make no money like that. You're just talking rubbish, man. You always got a lot to say for yourself, but you can't drop a super chat to save your life. The proof is in the pudding. You're just talking. You know, once again, you're talking. You always come and talk. You always got a lot to say for yourself. Where's the pinky? Where's the pinky? Okay. Men work for their money. So now you're trying to take time out for foolishness. There you go. You take time out for foolishness. 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 Anyone who gets a buy-to-let mortgage would... Oh, okay. Oh, if you want to get a buy-to-let mortgage. Okay, that might be true. Property don't make money in England. Of course property makes money in England. Of course, property makes money in England. Of course, it makes money in England. Of course, it does. You build equity. You build equity. My man, Southend Massive, coming true at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. We're nearly at $500. Can we hit $500 tonight? Halfway through our target. I could have got there, but we messed up. I wonder if we can hit $500 tonight, guys. Halfway through our target, and then that means next week, or I might stream. Will I stream tomorrow? I might stream tomorrow. We'll see. I got a big day waking up in the morning. If you have a commercial property, I'll have like 3 hours. Business rate. Big up Southend Massive coming talk at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Big up yourself, man. Coming true with the soldiers there. You know what I'm saying? Big up Southend Massive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if we can hit our target tonight of $500, we might be able to do $500 from next week. You know what I'm saying? You know. Get yourself a studio or flat like you have now. I won't need much deposit. Well, but you need a job, don't you? You need a job. Or you're going to need 2 years of they're going to need 2 years of paperwork. You might get away with a year, but a year of paperwork at the market stall. I've done 3 months. I can show them 3 months of paperwork, but still isn't. The profit is not there. I ain't got a job, bro. I've got a market stall. Entrepreneur is not a job, it's a self-employment. They want a job to get the mortgage. You know what I'm saying? And the profit at the market stall is shocking. Shocking.
Ed Lavaku super chatted £3.70. Hit target.
Big up, copy and paste, Southend Massive, and all the other guys who super chatted today at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. We're winning every day. You gotta win every day, bro. You gotta get it into the sunrise. I'm doing 90 in a 55. Hey. Number 1 hustler, getting mine. Why you wanna count mine? I'm a hustler, can't you see? Yeah, so we're at halfway through the target. So I'm gonna try and make that. Target. I'm gonna try and hit my target for Christmas. I think I can do it if I do streaming from, Sunday or Monday. I can hit the target. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can hit the target. I wouldn't mind hitting the target this month. $1,000. If I get the Hennessy bottle out, then we're definitely hitting the target. If I get the Hennessy out, but it's when I could probably get the Hennessy out on Monday. Yeah. My man, like I said to you, G-Bone, I'm not sure exactly what you're saying. I did appreciate it, G-Bone, when you're a streamer. You've got 101 things going on. I appreciate your bloody hell. And you still going on about the same thing. God damn, bro. You're a good supporter, bro. You've always been a good supporter, man. I try to give you a shout out, but sometimes you just miss some, you know what I'm saying? But I prefer to get a PayPal than a Super Chat. It's very important. When you become a TTS man or a Super Chat man, it's very, very important for, for the channel. Because, so if I did miss your Super Chat, your TTS or your PayPal, it went well appreciated. I probably bought my meal for the week, because we're on beans and rice at the moment. So we appreciate when the PayPal comes through, because we're on beans and rice. You know what I'm saying? We're on beans and rice. So them things will come true, because YouTube takes months to come true sometimes. So there you go. So when them things come true, it's important. And I can't find bloody Ned Bundy to save my life, or bloody, sorry I didn't bring politics up on there. Somebody in the chat before I go, tell me give me one idea what I should do for January. Now January is coming and the market store is going to slow down. Give me some idea. Somebody in the chat, give me one idea. What should I do? I was thinking of getting a job for one day. Get a job for one day at the what's it called? Yeah. Agency. Get an agency. Stop hustling. Can never stop hustling. One day at the agency might help. Put £100 and something in my pocket. That pays the rent. If I get a 1 day, 12-hour day in the Uber Eats, is not a bad idea. I think you got to change insurance, though, isn't it? I think you got to change insurance. That's not a bad idea, though. I might do that, because that's instant. That's instant gratification. Then I could live stream it too. So that might be a good idea. That might be a good idea. Yeah. Did you get your commercial driver license? Yeah, I've got a commercial driver license. Yeah. Uber Eats is not a bad idea. So even though it's a lot of getting out of the car and coming back in and getting out of the car, that's what I'm saying. Food delivery insurance is not cheap. I don't think you'll like agency work. Well, it's not about what I like right now. This is about survival. You know what I'm saying? This is about survival. This ain't about what I like. Yeah. It's about what I gotta do in order to survive. Because we're running into dark days. You know what I'm saying? Sink or swim, one of the two. We're gonna have to do something. And I ain't sinking, so I'm gonna swim. I mean, yeah, I could get an SA license. It's gonna take a little bit of time to do that. That's a good thing. I don't want to waste too much time. By the time I get my SA license, the January is finished. We need something now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I could still do the market store, but I won't stop the market store. I'll do the market store, but now I want to do something else on top of that too. So it'll be market store plus the Uber Eats will be good. SA licenses for security. That's what I want to do. I want to do security, but I got to go for the SA license, SRI license. You know, first. I want to do security. How can I get a security job? Carol Costa for the groundswell. Whole another story. I got a new girl coming, bro. I got a new girl. So I have to give her some cake, and I want to bring her on the stream. Got a lot to do, bro, guys. Got a lot to do. But listen, I've got to get out of here, man. I got to wake up. I just remembered I got to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. So, guys, I got to get out of here. I gotta do some things. You know, guys, you big up to SMS OTG lifestyle. Single man side of the game lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Single man. So I got to get a new hat, my hat back again for the single man side again. The other one just went manky. Got to get my SMS OTG hat back again. Yeah, we got my SMS OTG. I don't know what's going on with that Shauna Prawn. I just, yeah. I haven't been to the Philippines, and it just seems like I ain't going, so I just let sleeping dog lie, you know what I'm saying? You know, I can't be going to the Philippines and chasing down something and all these things. I gotta figure this shit out, man. We gotta figure it out. We got some nice bags. It's them bags there. Boss getting some sleep before Jack. Oh, I didn't even know that they were gonna fight. Look at that bag. Bag. This is the bag I gave to that 97-year-old man. He put all the watches in there. He's walking around with this bag. Club Fillers Inc. You can't make this stuff up, man, I tell you. It's legendary. You come up with an idea, you make the idea, you spin it, you make money out of it. That's what it is. That's the way it's supposed to go. You better come up with some new ideas there. How much is a CFI bag? I don't sell them, I give them away. I give the bags away. What do you think they'll do with the bag? Well, by the time they leave my store, and they're walking around with that Club Fillers Inc. See that says club? It says www.clubfillersinc.com. When they're walking around, you know how much people I see walking around with this bag like this through the market. It's got my face there. It's got Club Fillers Inc. there. It's got our website there. I see people walking around like that. You trying to tell me that wouldn't make you feel good? If you was in my position, would that make you feel good if you saw ladies and men walking around with your bag like this? You wouldn't feel good with a Club Fillers Inc. watch that we made up ourselves with Club Fillers Inc. on it, and on the back of it, it's got a Club Fillers Inc. name. This was a dream. Imagine, this was a dream. This was a dream a year ago. This wasn't available. A year ago, 11, 12, 13 months ago, this was a pipe dream. That's my face there. Travel Sports Club Fillers Inc. Water resistant. That's my face on the back. But real talk is your heart really isn't into YouTube anymore. It isn't YouTube. Good to hear that you're. Yeah, Gino, that's true talk, man. I can't. The reason I'm not into YouTube is because what it is, Gino, I zone it. When I'm into something, when I go into business models, I zone into that business model, and I'm laser focused on that business model, and I rinse as much as I can out of it, and I go real hard. It's like I was on the store the other day, and I moved store. When I moved store, I was next door to this lady who does, you know, she does some other crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Burning incense, all kind of crazy stuff. And she said to me, I was there and I was working. I was just working because when I get to the store, I'm like a gazelle in tent. I'm just zoned in about getting that cake. You know, I mean, I'm zoned in about that cake. And she said to me, you know, you was probably the quietest neighbor I've ever had. You're the quietest neighbor I ever had, because I don't go around talking and being in people's face and all them kind of things. I'm just zoning in. I just want to make my money and get the hell out of there. So what I'm saying to you, you know, when I get into something like I'm into the market store, I zone in and I get fanatical about being zoned in about what I'm doing, and everything else has to be put to the side. And in business, that's what you got to do. You got to focus on one thing at a time. Otherwise, you know, your head will be jack of all trades or master of none. So, you know, that's what I'm doing. So to start concentrating on that and then concentrating on streaming and concentrating, come on, bro, man, you gotta take a step back in it. Another thing about it, the streaming is, you know, apart from G Northcote, where's the big hitters? Where's the big cake on the streaming? I appreciate everything I get on streaming, but you know, you gotta weigh up the odds. You know what I'm saying? You got to weigh up the odds. You work on a market store, you make £300. You open up a live stream, you know what I'm saying? You barely, by the time YouTube takes their cut and everything else, yeah. So you got to, something's got to give, you know what I'm saying? It's not like you're going to give up the streaming, but you just got to just, and the thing about it, I can't live off chance no more, you know what I'm saying? I can't live off chance of trying to make money no more. I got to make money. I got to pay my rent. So I ain't got the time to sit there and think about it before when I could just relax. Say, well, you know, if it happens, it don't happen, it doesn't matter. Now I gotta, this shit, like, I'm on this shit, gotta work. And if this shit don't work, well then, boy, you know what I mean, I'm gonna be out of a home. I'm gonna lose everything, you know, right? So, so, you know, you can see that my heart is not 100% in it. But, boy, I'm still happy about my bag. You know what I'm saying? Make up all this shit. The race is not for the swift, 100%, bro. So those who can enjoy it. Real talk. Real talk. So, you know, it's, you know, I just can't do everything. I'm trying to survive next month. I'm buying other stuff to survive. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. My mind is racing. I'm trying to keep above. I'm trying not to spend too much money. I'm trying to keep, you know, some being. I'm exhausted, completely exhausted, completely and utterly exhausted. And YouTube takes energy. It takes energy to be a YouTuber. And you know, you're just burning up energy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Big up, well, you know, my man Thatcher, Cheap Charlie goes live. Cheap Charlie's doing some fantastic streams. Big up to Cheap Charlie. He's been doing some fantastic streams, you know, in Asia, in Thailand, and everything else. So you can watch Cheap Charlie for these, doing some 12-hour, 7-hour, 8-hour streams. Billy Blue, you don't know his channel. So there you go. You can watch Cheap Charlie. You know what I mean? And, you know what I'm saying? But we put ourselves in the ocean. We got to get ourselves out of it. Like I put myself in it, so I got to get myself out of it. I can't make excuses. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can't make excuses, so I've got to make cake. I can't live off hope. And I gotta get it in wherever I can. I'll be okay, man. Don't worry, because I'm a soldier and I'm very, you know, I'm very sensible. If you relocated to Leicester, I'll give you a start as a driver security for my agency ladies, man. I don't want to do that, bro. Sorry, but CC is I don't think so. I think Charlie's a good streamer. Once you can get we start. Yeah, Kelly Godwell goes live. Kelly Godwell goes live. It's Kelly Godwell Day if you're into, you know, if you're into that kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? You know, you can watch Kelly Godwell. Just get Kelly Godwell remind me of crypto. It's 1 minute is high, next minute is low. 1 minute you're in the chat, next minute you're a mod, next minute you're not. Then you're on the ban list, then you're off the ban list, then you're this. Then it's got to change my like crypto. You know what I'm saying? You know, we can do that. Versatile. But we gotta get some streaming out the way from next week though. Next week, guys, we're gonna get some crazy streams going on. I wanna do some daytime streams as well. I was gonna finish. Disrespected you. He made it. That I agree with. 100% agree with. That I 100%. That was the best thing you said all night. That was a terrible, terrible decision, especially from a man who's got the clout. You know, you don't disrespect the clout, because what it is, when you disrespect the man who people are following, everybody else is following him. And like, oh man, this guy. You got it. Yeah. See, people are just clickish in YouTube. They're very clickish. You know, but there you go. And that's the way it is, isn't it? People will do that, innit? They'll do anything for cake. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes not all money is good money. You know what I'm saying? I don't want money from everybody. You know what I'm saying? Some people are just say, okay, cool. Yeah, you know. I agree, SMSOT, SOS, Chris, I agree. Yeah, man, you've been doing some great streams, man. I've been watching Cheap Charlie streams, even though I've been busy. And, you know, I'd like to give him a donation, but I'm in a bloody hole right now, so I gotta pay my rent, I gotta pay my electric bill. I hope it won't be $150 this month. I turned off some heaters. I gotta pay this, I gotta pay that. So, not one mention of donors, unlike some. Yeah, but I don't know, man. I'm gonna let you lot watch it. Guys, I had fun today at the Club Fellas Inc. YouTube channel. I've got to get out of here. Big up to G Northcote. Big up all the guys, all the legends here, Southend, Massive, all the guys. Listen, I got to get up early in the morning, so I had fun today at the Club Fellas Inc. YouTube channel. Big up on the stream. We got to halfway through our clicker. Let's get the clicker going. Let's get the clicker to 1,000. Let's get the Hennessy out. Let's have some fun over Christmas, you know what I'm saying? Let's try and do some daytime streams. You know what I'm saying? And let's get some daytime streams out of the way. You know what I mean? From next week, let's change the game. We're going to do some big changes, guys, on the channel. Watch out for some big changes. You know what I mean? Try and get a lady on the stream and all that, you know what I'm saying? And we're making some big changes from next year. 2026, we're making big changes to our channel. You know what I'm saying? So watch out for that. You know, new angle, new for you, new way already. You know what I'm saying? New angle, we're going to do some great things. You know, I'm not giving up on the market store. I'm still doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably going to step my game up to somewhere else. And, you know, we're going to be doing that big thing. Big up Southend Massive. Big up Copy and Paste. all the legends in the game. You guys are legends. You're a force to be reckoned with. Big up yourself, and I'll see you on the other side. Barry the Boss is signing off.